Hello folks, hope you're all doing well. It is an important day today. Look at all these buckets I've got in front of me. So it is the unveiling of the single seed potato challenge. Now that was a challenge that was laid down by Steve over at the Digwell Green Fingers channel. I'll pop a little link up there to his channel if you want to go and have a look. And the challenge is, he had a load of seed potatoes and everybody randomly got one sent to them in the post, and he had to try and grow as many potatoes from one single seed potato as you could. And this is my effort. Now I've got 6 buckets here. I think only 5 of them will have potatoes in because that one over there, it was a little bit dodgy, and I think I'd said on other videos that I haven't looked after these particularly well. The watering wasn't my strong point over the summer, but I don't know what type of potato what they are. I kind of know what some of the potatoes look like in this bucket here because it fell over in the car and some of them fell out and they looked all right. But what I'll do is I'll tip this one out. We'll have a look at it. We'll have a look in the mystery bucket as well, the one that I don't think I'll have anything in it, and we'll see what one of the other ones are like, just to see what they're like. Then I'll finish all the rest off by myself and we'll have a look at the end to see if there's any half decent potatoes. Now, there's it, a little snail, we'll get rid of that. Now I wish I'd done this or moved these buckets at some point, maybe it's into the polytunnel or something, because the way I've done, it's been raining like mad here recently, and the buckets weigh a ton, not because they are full of loads of lovely, beautiful potatoes, but because they are full of wet compost. But looking at here, you know, I mean, look at the size of that, it's massive. I'm just gonna grab this basket and put it somewhere a little bit better. So I'm gonna put all these potatoes in here. I mean, they'd make absolutely, oh, there's a worm in there, that's a good sign anyway. These would make absolutely smashing jacket potatoes by chance, but there is some little tiddlers in there as well. But we'll have a good dig through. Obviously it's part of the challenge, and I'll put a link to the original video that I did about how I'm doing the challenge. And I got the single seed potato through the single seed potato through the post from Steve, and we sort of let it chit for a bit, and then I cut each of the individual chits off and planted them out into little pots, let them grow on for a while before, is that one? No, that's just a lump of compost. Before I then moved them into these buckets. So each of these buckets had one chit, for want of a better word, in them, and they grew on. So what I'll do, let me just grab this, let me show you this. So that's from the first one there. So all of that's just from one chit. I mean, that's not bad. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 potatoes in there, and most of them are of a really good size. I'm just trying to, you'll have to bear with me, I'm just trying to figure out if I can fit another bucket's worth of compost in this wheelbarrow. But what I might just do is scoop some of it back. Oh, I'm glad I did that. Look, there's one hiding. It's always worth to check. And when it's there's another one. It's just a little one, but you know, all the weight counts in this, because I don't know how well any of the other gardeners are done. I know Steve himself tipped his out the other day to see what they were like, but that's one good sign. If I get another 5 buckets, let's just say, because we know we've got one dodgy bucket, if we get another 5 buckets the same as that, then I'll be pretty pleased, because like I say, I think I'd managed to kill these off at least 4 times, so I was a bit worried they were going to be a bit rubbish. Oh, there's another one. They just keep coming. That's 13 or 14 we're up to now. Let's just have a good dig through in here just to make sure I've not missed any more. And right at the very end, once the video's done and all that, I'll sift through all the compost properly just to get any little tiddlers. Not that I'm getting competitive. Oh, see what I mean? These weigh a ton because they're full of water, and I'm just going to pull. There's a couple of weeds in the top here. I don't want to mix them in with the compost because I'm going to reuse the compost for other things. So this is the one where I don't think there'll really be anything in it. because the potatoes died, and it is certainly looking that way. There's a few roots, but there's no potatoes as such. Let's just have a search through. No, that's just a lump of compost again. We've got the remnants of the bit of sort of chit from the seed potato. Put that down there. So still searching through. No, nothing in there still. We are down to 5 buckets for this. So what I'll do is I'll go through the rest of these 5 buckets. I'll get all the potatoes together in that basket, and I'll come back to you in a bit once I've got them done, and we'll see how many there are right at the very end there. Back with you in just a jiffy. And I'm back, and the buckets have been tipped out, and let's just say I'm pleasantly surprised. I never knew you could grow quite so many potatoes from one single seed potatoes. What a great challenge. It's been great fun doing it. I think I feel happy now because I've got a little glimmer of hope beforehand. When I didn't know what was in the buckets, I had zero hope. Now I have a little bit of hope, and let me spin you around and show you why. So this is the basket of potatoes that I've got here, and you know, some of them are your average size sort of potatoes, some of them are teeny weeny tiny little tiddler potatoes there, and some of them are massive. I mean, look at the size of that. I'm not a giant by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm not a shrunken violet either, so that's a decent sized potato there in my hand, and there's loads of them. There's another one and another one. I don't know what variety they are. I'll have to check with Steve what they are, but I'm gonna have to do the important thing now, and that's wash them off a little bit, get them sorted out, and I'll get them weighed. But unfortunately, I'm waiting for all the groans coming now. I can't tell you how much they weigh just now because I've got to send the results off to Steve in secret. He gets all the results together from all the different people who've taken part in the challenge, and he'll put something out saying who's won, who's done what, where and when. So watch out for that coming out. I've got it's a little glimmer of hope. Not loads of hope, just a little glimmer, but we'll see how we get on. Anyway, that is me done for today. I am off to weigh some potatoes. If you'd like to find out what the results of those are, by all means, please chuck me subscribe. It's absolutely free. Just click the red button down below, leave me some comments, thumbs up if you like the video, all that sort of stuff. And by all means, go and check out Steve's channel and see how other people are doing on the challenge and things like that. That is me done for today. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Bye for now, folks.